GTCO, that is the Guarantee Trust Company, is planning, to explore its capital raise. And this is according to reports reaching us. And this capital raise is expected to hit 525 billion naira through a public offer. What should we expect with regarding that? And to discuss these and more of the developments coming from the floor of the exchange, I am joined now by my guest, who is Ambrose Omordion, who is a stock market analyst. Thank you for joining us on Business Daily.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, let us begin with, analyzing this development coming from GTCO. Like I said, according to reports reaching us, GTCO is expected to, explore a capital raise of about 525 billion naira through a public offer. And you will remember that, amongst the top 5 banks in Nigeria, GTCO has the lowest asset base, talking about First Bank, the United Bank for Africa, Access Bank, Zenith Bank, and the likes. But let us hear from you. What do you make of this development?
Yeah, for me, for Citibank, for me to this fund, it's been a lot surprised because of the federal banks have been in decision late last year that the banks are going to capitalize to boost their business and also capital base. I'm coming now to announce that they're giving me 500 billion. I'm not surprised, but looking at the what we call the shareholders fund for GTCO, it's more than a trillion naira, which is also good for them. But raising additional 500 billion, it's a plus for them to do within Nigeria and outside Nigeria. For me, we're not surprised. But this will create opportunity for local investors, national investors to take advantage of the price they're coming to expand their investment. Know that this school has been pursuing their operation for almost more than 20 years in Nigeria. Not only that, they are consistently rewarded shareholders of good value. So this is development in the market.
Well, we keep our fingers crossed with regards to that, talking about the public offer and the likes. But let us now come back to, the activities of the NGX lately. We have seen the market sustain the bullish trend all through last week into this week. And this is after, we have seen increased volatility coming from the market. How long, from your own point of view, do you expect the markets to sustain this bullish run?
Yeah, the market has rebounded after 2 weeks of pullback as a result of the high. We are seeing a street 6 days market trend closing in green. It's a good sign. It shows that market has defied the high rate. At the same time, the high yield we are seeing in the physical market as a result of what the earnings we have seen. Also, price have come down as a result of some companies posting a negative number, which the market has came down. Now, that a new entry in those stocks because of the potential in the company, not because of their bad results. We all know that in Nigeria, the result of the system was because of excess losses, impact of the excess we are having in Nigeria. So, for those companies, but investors, the target company has this fundamental, I would say the dividend at the end of the day. That's where it's taking our money as we speak now.
But what do you ascribe to this increased bullish run? What is the main contributor to it?
Yeah, however, on February inflation figure, we know that as a January, inflation is almost 30%. And also, no matter what we are making in the physical market and below 30%, which is a recession, we are still negative return. We see that most of the OMO and the treasury are within 21.5% of rate. Now, if we are seeing that inflation will further go up in this month of February, that as a result, people are already looking at how can we protect against inflation. Looking at the numbers that we are seeing in the market, knowing that most of it, but other companies are likely to pay improve the dividend. That we have seen that the service sector have performed well during the first quarter and third quarter of the year. That points to where they are going. One has expect these companies to pay the high dividend. Already, knowing that the PFAs are the major players in the financial market. We're looking at how can they now research and what is happening, with any season. That's why we're seeing that activity coming back and volume in transaction are also improved in the process.
Okay, let us talk about, one of the major companies that has created a buzz around the markets lately. Speaking of Transcorp Power, after being listed on the floor about, I believe, a week ago, Monday last week, we have seen tremendous gains coming from there with 835 billion naira gained in the first week after listing. Let us hear from you. How are investors reacting to this development? Speaking of how much gains Transcorp Power, gained in 1 week?
Yeah. For me, the transport power is a very good problem that Nigeria has a particular. You know that in Nigeria we're having a power issue. When that power is a utility, or that if a few companies in that direction, are not supposed to be lifted to contribute to Nigeria's economic development, because with that power or energy that's going nowhere in Nigeria, we're still having below 4,000 megawatts in Nigeria. We need to go above 20,000 megawatts. If we're still not company and they're making money and they're investing in infrastructure to expand their works, that will be very good for us. For me, social development, not only that, they will also create work for work for Nigerians, because I believe capital market is for wealth creation. Not what they are listed, so we are also add more value to those that are invested in transport. Both any investors and those that are coming now to benefit from work for transport, because I tell you, utility is what composing, and for that, we have shared value from them.
We understand that, the parent company that is Transcorp Nigeria did exceedingly well last year, eventually emerging as one of the top performing stocks from 2023. Do you expect to see Transcorp Power follow the same pathway as the parent company?
Yes, I expect to follow that way as well, because not only that, I think energy is key anywhere in the world. For that, we need to drive Nigerian economy, we need to invest more. That means there's potential for the company to create wealth for Nigeria. If you follow that path of creating wealth for investors, there's no cost for argument or panic at all. The investment in transport now is still medium and long for what for a good return.
Okay, and let's talk to issues around, the outlook for the market in the month of March and the overall performance of the markets for the first quarter of 2024. What are your projections for the markets moving forward?
Yes, the first quarter of 2024 is likely to close positive, but the outlook for March remains mixed. I can tell you, as a result of what government policies in the area of fiscal and monetary policy have influence on what's on company. And also, as I people to see most earnings that will be the market at the end of the month, that will determine the volatility and the oscillation that will happen. For that, the investor will experience what up and down. That's why the needs outlook for what for the month of March. But to me, there's no cause for alarm. Why I say so that the investors have studied the trend in Nigeria, that the month of March and April are the most peak where companies release their earnings. And these numbers determine where the price of those stocks to go, whether to go negative or go positive. But I believe that some that do well, as we have seen their first quarter, second quarter, I said earlier, to determine what they're going to pay at the end of the year. For the month of March, I see the volatility, that means the trend of this outlook being sustained.
You have talked about how you see volatility moving forward, but I am curious, what sort of message does this pass to foreign investors? We have seen quite a number of company earnings coming out this year, and most of them unfortunately recorded losses. But what message does this pass to foreign investors who are monitoring the markets from afar?
Volatility in any market, both foreign and local, is something that every investor wants to share. Because if there's no volatility in the market, there's no trend. That volatility creates opportunity to buy low and sell high. Now that our narrative is kind of indicated, I believe that the foreign investors have advantage, because bringing their currency, they have access to more stock in Nigeria, and that's the one advantage. And also, companies that posted losses, I told earlier that they pull back, and that's also critical because those companies on their own, they are not doing bad because of what excess losses they posted. That means if government of the day can solve the issue of excess challenges in Nigeria today, we see those companies rebanding and are moving northward. That means any pullback now, both Nigeria and foreign investors should take advantage of a pullback in those prices and take position for the future.
Okay, you have talked about the forex challenges that we are currently facing, that the Naira is facing. From the point of view of a stock market analyst and someone who is very vast in financial knowledge, what would your advice be, towards bridging the gap that the Naira is facing in the currency markets currently?
For me, what we do to kind of ameliorate this one, first of all, to increase our major source of foreign earnings. Our major source of foreign earnings is just our crude oil. And are we really up to OPEC benchmark? No. And it boosts our production to OPEC. That will also boost our earnings. And it's also Nigerian government to encourage export. And it's companies or sectors that are exporting which they can export more to bring more hard quality. These are what we need. And at the same time also, we should encourage use of locally made instruments, goods and services in Nigeria so that there's no pressure on our assets. And at the same time also, Nigerians that are in service sector, also that are earning dollars abroad, want to find ways of bringing their dollar back to Nigeria for us to impact our domestic use. For me, there's a lot of also government can still go ahead to borrow from us from the World Bank or IMF also to boost our supply side. Once the supply side is in order, I believe that this price vaccine, this overnight vision of the naira will not happen again.
Indeed. Just before we let you go, Ambrose Omordion, personally, and for the benefit of our viewers that are watching, would like for you to give us, your top 2 investors' advice, something that we can run with regards to, investing in the stock market.
Yeah, what I would advise at this point that investors or traders in the market should do what we call a sector rotation. Look at those sectors that government policy, either monetary or physical issue borrowing, that should just be your plan, because anywhere there's policy, there's a sector or industry that we have impacted negatively or negatively. Those that you see that we have already seen a high performance 200 basis points, each sector benefits from it. Insurance and banking sector benefits from it. Each other sector benefits from it. These 2 major sectors, how can you benefit from them? And also, if there's already high in what the sell price, each sector benefits from it. That investors do what we call sectoral rotation, looking at what opportunity as well as what government policy or legislative policy. These are the things that will guide us going to the future.
Well said, Ambrose Omordion, who is a stock market analyst. Thank you for your insight on the program this morning.
Thanks for having me.
And again, I'd just like to, re-echo what Ambrose Omordion has said. He spoke to issues, around the performance of the markets lately. We have seen a continued bullish trend come from the NGX, and this was after the markets had experienced increased volatility in the past month. He also has spoken to, experiencing or the continuous volatility that he does expect the market to have, talking about the outlook for the first quarter of the year. You will recall that the first quarter of the year is just about to wrap up, and the market has recorded, tremendous gains vis-a-vis losses as well. He also did speak to the market company earnings reports that we have seen lately, that is companies recording mostly losses, I should say. But he spoke about, the forex challenges Nigeria is facing and how that was a major contributing factor to the losses and what to expect moving forward. If the forex problems are fixed, then we do expect to see gains come from the different companies. We also did touch on the public offer that we do expect from GTCO. That came to us this morning, that GTCO is suggesting exploring a capital raise to about 525 billion naira through a public offer. And we do understand that as we speak, GTCO currently has, the lowest capital asset base, comparing it to other major banks. That is First Bank, the major 5 banks in Nigeria. That is First Bank, the United Bank for Africa, Guarantee Trust Bank, Access Bank, and Zenith Bank. A lot he did say on the show today. And of course, like he said, we do also expect to see, gains come from Transcorp Power. Like we pointed out before, Transcorp Power was listed on the floor of the exchange exactly a week ago, Monday last week, and we did see the markets gain tremendously in 1 week, about 835 billion naira just in 1 week. And he did say it was a welcome development, and he does expect for Transcorp Power to follow in the footsteps of Transcorp Nigeria, that is the parent company. But this is the point where we wrap up today's edition of Business Daily. What are your thoughts on the current performance of the markets, and what do you expect to see moving forward, not just in the month of March, but compiling the entire performance of the market in the first quarter, and what do you expect to see in the first half of the year, and of course in the full year? Join the conversation on social media. Let us hear your thoughts about all of this and how it is impacting you as an investor and your portfolios and all of those. My name is Chiamaka Enendu. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.